Camera fear can hold people back from creating videos for years. So today we're talking about some simple techniques that you can use to relax in front of the camera. Let's get right into it. If you're new here, my name is Liz and I help coaches and consultants add video to their business. Make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss any of my future content. Now, the problem with camera confidence is that is a skill that you have to develop over time. It is impossible for anyone to just press record and look naturally flawless in front of the camera. It just doesn't work out like that. So sometimes when we first start making videos or when we're attempting to make short form videos for social media, we might be really surprised to find ourselves quaking in fear, getting a dry mouth, forgetting our words, and in general, just feeling flustered in front of the camera. This is all very natural and a very normal response, and camera fear is nothing new whatsoever. I've got tons of other videos on how to get over camera fear in general, but today we're going to talk about some general techniques that you can use just to help you relax in front of the camera. Once you relax, you can start working on all the other skills like good camera presence, your delivery, your technique, setting up the camera the right way, all of those other things. But if you're tense in the first place and you can't get your words out, then of course it's hard to make videos. So today we'll go over about 7 or 8 different ways that you can relax in front of the camera. I promise you they are all very simple, and in fact, they sound too easy to be true, but I guarantee you that at least one of these are going to work for you. Let's get right into it. Now, the first one, which sounds obvious, but most people forget to do this, is that you should be shooting your videos at a time of the day when you feel the most relaxed. Once you're already really adept with video, then you can shoot them anytime, anywhere. But when you are first getting started with video, the goal is to build up your confidence and make it as easy for yourself as possible. Pick the time of day when you know that you have the most energy and when you are the most relaxed. Don't do it at the end of the day after you've already been hustling for the last 9 hours and you're exhausted. That will reflect on your face and you will not be in a relaxed mood to actually shoot a video. So monitor your own energy levels and make a determination for yourself as to when you think you are going to be the most relaxed and attempt making your first videos then. Secondly, don't be pressed for time. I can't tell you the number of times that I have tried to shoot a video quickly, knowing that I need to be out the door in 30 minutes for a doctor's appointment. Somehow, that little piece of information that you need to be somewhere and you need to get moving with your video, that just weighs on the back of your mind. And it's that Murphy's Law that causes you to completely fumble and fluster when you are in front of the camera. So instead, leave yourself ample time. Don't be shooting your videos just before you have to leave to pick up somebody or to go somewhere or when you have something cooking on the stove. Make sure that you think in terms of how long it might take you and then double that time. Newbies to video always underestimate how long a video can actually take. Because when you watch other people's videos, it looks like they just shot it in 5 minutes and then they had it edited and out the door. In fact, creating videos takes tons of time. So try to shoot your first 10 videos that you are ever making in your life on the days when you don't have to be anywhere, you're not really pressed for time, and then you can afford to spend a little bit more time to keep doing retakes. Now, my favorite tip, hands down, for relaxing myself before I go on camera or before I do any type of important work, frankly, is to watch a comedy clip. I always have a couple comedy clip links saved on my notes of my phone, and I just click into those YouTubes and I watch them. These clips are literally 1.5 minutes long, but I laugh and laugh. So find your comedians or the people that you think are really hilarious and save those to your phone. Just before you hit record, a couple of minutes before that, just watch them. I'm telling you that just that laughter in general will signal to your brain that everything is fine, you're not in danger, you're having a great day, and you're feeling relaxed. Once you're in that relaxed mood, just post laughter, it will be far easier to just get into the flow of shooting your video. Now, this next tip is not one that I use personally, but I've heard tons of people using it very successfully, and that is to chew gum before you shoot your video. I don't know why, but somehow that action of just chewing that gum and all the liquid that it releases into your body, that sugary liquid, somehow that just activates a little bit more energy and it has a tendency to just relax a person. So try that out and see if it works for you. On the other hand, I avoid doing things like eating chocolate or eating candy or having anything very sugary just before I shoot videos. The reason for that is because I typically shoot a few videos at a time. So if I have a piece of chocolate at 9 o'clock, by 10 a.m., my sugar levels will start to dip and then I will be in an awful mood. So that means I don't want to interrupt my flow of shooting videos while I'm in this awful mood. So I have a tendency to stay away from that. But try chewing the gum and see if that actually peps you up enough just to relax you so that you can shoot your video. Now we're interrupting this video so that I can remind you to subscribe. I think you should do that first. And if you're interested in shooting videos in your own home, I've got a great free resource to send you that will help you get started with all the right gear and equipment. Make sure that you look for it in the description below so I can send it to you right away. Now let's get back to our video. Now another tip that can actually really help to relax you in front of the camera is to shoot your video with just a couple sentences at a time and then string together everything and clean it all up in the editing. Sometimes when you're new to video, you feel that pressure to just shoot your full video in one take or to memorize these long passages and all of these notes and then try to repeat it like that in front of the camera. That is very tough, and that's actually an advanced move of someone who has spent time developing camera confidence. It becomes easier to shoot in one take at that point. But when you are new to shooting videos, it is always better have your notes off to the side somewhere, look at your notes, think about a couple of those sentences, and then look at the camera and say them. Then look off to your notes, pick another couple sentences, and then say them. That way, when you are editing, you can just clean out those silences and all those little bits, and you can string it together quite professionally. Nobody will ever be bothered by this. The reason that this relaxes you is because it takes off all of that pressure of you worrying while you are speaking that, oh no, what is the next point? What was the next thing that I needed to say? That worry that you have all of these lines in your head is really going to take away from your energy and make you feel more tensed. On the other hand, when you know that you just have a couple of sentences to say and then you have the luxury of looking off to your notes and then saying the next few sentences, that will greatly relax you in front of the camera. Now, another funny and kind of easy thing to do to help relax you in front of the camera is to light a vanilla candle. Somehow, it's been said that that vanilla smell just typically relaxes a person. I've heard the same about lavender, although I think that's meant to actually put you to sleep. But there is something about that nice light smell just in the area where you are shooting that can sometimes relax you. If you don't want to try vanilla, try another scent and see whether that helps. You'll notice that right here in the corner, I have a little candle. It is not just for aesthetics. It's because the smell and the scent of that candle just makes me feel nice and warm and cozy, and it makes me feel like I'm talking to a friend when I'm recording. So try that out and see if that helps to relax you as well. Now, one golden rule about camera presence is to smile even before you start recording. And of course, this also can help to greatly relax you. You don't want to press record, position yourself, and then start speaking and then try to smile while you are talking. In fact, you should try to get that smile on your face even before you start speaking so that your words start with that smile. That just kind of sets the mood for both yourself and for the viewer. Sometimes just that small action can just help to relax you and remind you that you are in a comfortable, safe environment where you are speaking about a topic that you are knowledgeable on, and that is going to be seen by people who are truly interested in hearing from you. So smiling just sets that tone. So try that out to see if that relaxes you too. Now, there are tons of reasons why a person might be tense in front of the camera, but one very common reason is because they are worried they're going to forget half of the things that they want to say. This makes a lot of sense. So for this reason, I really encourage you to practice your first 2 opening lines off camera well in advance of when you are going to shoot. Whatever those 2 first lines are, have them memorized, practice the delivery of that. That way, when you press record and you are already smiling and you deliver those 2 lines into your camera lens with great confidence and enthusiasm, that itself will boost your confidence. Once you know you've nailed the beginning of it, that in fact helps to relax you because you feel like, okay, the tough part is done. I can now lean into the rest of my video. So try that out and see if that relaxes you. If any of these tips were helpful for you, I hope that you will drop a comment underneath this video and let me know which one you tried. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it off with one of your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Every single Tuesday, I bring you a new video showing you how you can add video to your business. So until next time, take care.